Hey guys, Asher Comanche today, Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Gonna be a super short one today, but hopefully a helpful tip for some of you guys out there. A lot of you are asking for, better artifact strategy videos out there. How do you manage better than strategy, I think, all of the artifacts on your account? If you're anything like me, as embarrassed as I am to admit this, I must be an artifact procrastinator in this game because not only is my artifact collection full, but half the time my inbox is also jam-packed. Almost 400 out of 400 with accessories and artifacts. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever gotten that notification where you go to collect your rewards, your playtime rewards or whatever, or to buy something and it's like, okay, we're gonna throw out the oldest in your inbox because you can't keep your stuff organized. So anyway, a quick tip for you guys. Again, I hope this is not super basic that all of you guys do anyway, but personally, I didn't do this before I started doing it, 6 months ago or whatever. So hopefully it helps out a few of you guys. A, it will clear up some of your artifact storage, right? For me, this is a lot of room right now that I'm rocking 49 artifact spots. And B, make some silver as well, right? Get rid of some of your old junk. So it's super simple. All I do is use the new filter system. It's probably like a year old in the game, but I still call it new. All I do is go, let's just start with a super basic one, right? We'll start with speed. So I go to priority stats, I go to speed and I go high, okay? And then I just go down, hide set filters, okay? And then I have all of my artifacts and I have them all arranged by most to least speed. So what we're doing here is we're utilizing the filter not to find the artifacts that we want, but instead, we're flipping the script. We are finding the artifacts that we don't want nice and easily. That way, they're not kind of cluttered out there, right? Now, the easy version of this is just clicking the three, the gauntlets, the chest, and the boots, and go flat stats, right? Get rid of those, right? Get rid of those guys. Then after that, go to your speed. Step 2, go to speed, and then you scroll all the way down, all the way down. There's a lot of artifacts here to scroll past. Good God, it's exhausting me, right? Now, as we approach the bottom of the list here, right, you're gonna see, surprisingly, that yours truly, I have a lot of artifacts that I'm sitting on that are really, really crappy, and some of them are even leveled up. And you can kind of see why I did. Maybe I'll get a trip roll and crit rate or something like that here, right? And to be fair, I'm not going to want to drop or sell every single one of these artifacts at the very bottom, but generally speaking, I'm looking for speed on most of my artifacts. You're gonna find a lot of crappy artifacts at the very bottom, right, that don't have speed. And frankly, half the time you ask yourself, why did I even keep this stuff, right? What was I thinking keeping some of these artifacts, right? So let's just sell a few of these right now. So that's going to get you a little bit of silver right there. And you can always kind of artificially raise that floor, that base level at what you find acceptable. And as I said, you might have a slow build UDK or whatever, so it might not be every piece that you're just auto selling, but it's a good way to kind of filter out crappy artifacts towards the bottom. Now, it doesn't end there. Step 3 for artifact storage is you start getting more niche, right? So we're gonna get rid of the speed, and instead we're gonna go to gauntlets, right? So let's go main stat, primary stat, crit damage. And then let's sort by crit rate. We'll put crit rate as a high. So now, again, we're at the very bottom here. And what do I have at the bottom? I have some gauntlets that are crit damage with no crit rate. Now, again, just like speed, it doesn't mean everything's gonna be a super easy auto sell. Maybe I have a quad speed roll or a trip speed roll or something that I really, really value. But more often than not, I'm gonna have some crappy 5-star life crit damage gauntlets with no crit rate, right? Probably can get rid of those. Maybe some rare gauntlets, I mean, these ones all glyphed out, so maybe I'll keep them. But you can kind of get into this habit with every single type of gear, type of artifact that you have. You just look for the stat that you really want, and then you scroll all the way down and find the gear that doesn't have it. So again, utilizing this on your account will save you a lot of room and earn you a lot of silver. That's it, guys. That's how I manage my artifacts. Now, a lot of you guys have been requesting a longer artifact cleanse video. I'm gonna be real with you. Personally, they're not my favorite content to record or watch, But if enough of you really want a long, like 1 or 2 hour cleanse where I burn 10, 20,000 energy in one dungeon and we go through everything, I'm happy to do that. By the way, really quickly, I didn't mention it, but it should be obvious, right? Same kind of thing on like banners especially. I'm looking for speed on my banners most of the time. And banners that don't have speed, I'll do the same exact thing, right? Again, not everyone, but a lot of banners without speed, I'll just trash. Gain a lot of silver again and free up some accessory space at the same time. Hopefully this helped some of you guys out, but it's a great way. Again, just to remind you, last time I've been trying to sign off 10 times here, hide set filters. Hide set filters on your artifacts. That's gonna make sure that everything's combined and you don't have to sort every single set individually one by one. Guys, thanks for watching. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.